A happy childhood is perhaps the most fortunate gift in life. The unfortunate reality for many of San Diego's children is that they are facing unprecedented challenges.
Homeless people in the U.S. are children.
1.6 million children.
This is a much bigger problem in San Diego.
Mental health crisis.
Kids as young as 5 years old.
Need for more foster families.
Foster care system in trouble.
It's the huge illiteracy crisis.
50,000 young people in juvenile prisons.
Failing our youth.
Active duty military members.
Food insecurity.
Stress when a parent is deployed.
Selling children for sex.
And between 3,000 and 8,000 in San Diego.
The challenges facing San Diego's children are heartbreaking, and individuals' desire to find a way to help can feel overwhelming. Focus was founded in 1982 by a group of passionate women dedicated to helping local children in need. 4 decades later, Focus continues its mission to improve the quality of life for San Diego's battered, abused, homeless, military, foster, disabled, and disadvantaged children. Focus has partnered with over 100 children's charities to help over 100,000 of San Diego's most vulnerable children. Here are some of their stories.
In San Diego, there are over 20,000 homeless children. Without shelter, many of them become victims of physical abuse, sexual abuse, and exploitation. Focus is dedicated to addressing the crisis of homeless children. We provide food and life essentials and emergency needs. Focus has provided such items to shelters as rocking chairs for women and infants experiencing homelessness, to an emergency replacement of a washing machine in a haven for homeless teens fleeing abuse.
Focus has been an amazing help for Storefront Youth Emergency Shelter throughout the years since we've started.
When Urban Street Angels needed a way to transport homeless teens to their shelter, Focus purchased a van, enabling the Angels to bring teens to the center for a meal, a shower, and a safe place to sleep.
We were so very grateful that Focus helped us purchase this wonderful van that we use to pick up young people who want to come to our shelters but don't have a way to get there.
Almost 3,000 children and teenagers in San Diego have been taken from their homes because of ongoing abuse and unspeakable neglect. 20% of those children have been so traumatized that additional help is needed in a system already strained. Focus has helped foster care agencies, alternative housing, and organizations helping children transition from foster care. By providing needed duffel bags for foster children who have to relocate frequently, or essential items for infants and toddlers, Focus can react quickly to emergency situations. During the pandemic, Focus was able to supply a partner organization with needed chairs to provide a welcoming environment for young girls who were victims of abuse, and also provided beds so they could convert a schoolroom into a quarantine cottage. Underfunded agencies struggle to meet the health challenges of children in crisis. Focus provides help to agencies that promote children's health through meeting basic needs, including life essentials to families living with HIV and AIDS. Focus purchased a cargo van to collect crates of donated food and baby items for families who lack basic necessities.
Their support is making a major impact in changing people's lives.
San Diego's special schools and programs that serve at-risk youth with severe emotional disturbances and learning disabilities are facing critical funding shortages. Focus recognizes the gaps in funding that many of these schools and programs face. We purchase needed items each year, including thousands of filled backpacks. During the pandemic, Focus purchased Chromebooks, printers, and school supplies to help students who may be homeless and for refugees without any of the necessary tools for learning. When school was not in session, children who fell below the poverty line didn't have a way to receive a nutritious meal. Focus members held food drives and purchased needed food so that these children didn't go hungry.
Focus is an amazing partner. I love the organization personally, but for David's Heart, in a time when we really needed their help to start a program called our Business Pod, they stepped out to provide vital equipment for our youth.
Nearly 85% of juveniles who face trial in the court system are functionally illiterate, illustrating the close relationship between literacy and ending up in the juvenile criminal justice system. Focus believes reading is a pathway to learning and advancement, which Focus shares through donations of books and learning materials. Without programs to aid rehabilitation after a youth is released from a correctional institution, more than 46% will be back in the justice system within 3 years. Working through partner agencies, Focus was able to provide young people overcoming neglect, abuse, and criminal backgrounds with emergency and long-term items needed to support those formerly incarcerated with a chance for a fresh start. Many of San Diego's military families find the stress of training, deployments, temporary assignments, the high cost of living, and emergencies often result in financial issues and emotional stress. Focus provides essential items to help military families in times of emotional or financial crisis. For 25 years, Focus partner United Through Reading has set up story stations on board deployed ships for parents to make storytime recordings for their children back home, allowing them to bond with their kids even when they are away serving their country. Law enforcement has identified San Diego as an international gateway city for sex trafficking and one of 13 U.S. cities with the highest incidence of child prostitution. Focus recognizes the ongoing sex traffic trade and the lasting harm to young people. We have provided items necessary to help victims know safety and comfort in carrying long-term housing where they can receive therapy, educational, and vocational support.
It's just the impact it's going to have can't even be put into words, as far as the feelings of safety and security that it's going to provide to them is something that is going to help change their lives forever.
While it's been 40 years since those first dedicated individuals created Focus, I'm proud to say we've only just begun. We recognize that many San Diego children are facing unprecedented challenges, and we need to grow to meet that demand. Focus is deeply grateful to all who attend our fundraisers, to our hardworking membership, to individual and corporate donors. It's only because of you that we're going to be able to continue to expand our outreach and help San Diego's most vulnerable children. Thank you.